James Molesworth, Senior Editor at Wine Spectator, back with Laura Deyermond this time. She's the viticulturist here at Newton, and you've got your work cut out for you. First, let's talk a little bit about the property. How many acres of vines were there under vine before the fires?
We had 68 acres planted out of 74, so we were in the middle of doing some redevelopment.
Okay, and how many parcels is that spread about?
We had 74 parcels.
How many soil types on the site?
About 20 different soil types. Let's just say it's a mixed bag.
And how many exposures?
Oh, too many to count.
Yeah. And elevation?
Elevation, we go from about 700 feet to about, I think, 1,600.
So this is a tricky site to work normally.
Yep.
It would be a tricky site to plant. Not only are you replanting, but you got to take out what's in here. We're standing in a vineyard that was scorched.
Yep.
These vines are dead. We've got burnt irrigation hoses, a lot of stuff in here. So talk a little bit about what you have to do.
Yeah, so I mean, it's very much a process of removing what we have to remove first. So removing the wires, the burned vines, and then doing soil studies. So we want to make sure that when we do plant, the soil is healthy beforehand. And then we have to plant over 10 years just because we do have limited water here.
Does the ash from the fire cause any problems with the soils?
It might have a slight basic effect, so it will increase the acidity, but it's not too much to actually cause an issue.
So it's actually acting like compost in a way. So from every bad situation, sometimes there's a little bit of good.
Yeah, it'll save us some money not having to buy lime.
Okay. And then looking forward, you already had a replanting program in progress. So you're not caught flat-footed in that you were scrambling for vine material or something like that. How many acres do you think you can get replanted in the first year?
This year we're actually going to be planting about 10 acres.
Okay. And then going forward, the plan is for about 6 years, so you're doing 10 acres a year?
Yep, we're doing 10 acres a year because that's how much we've calculated we can irrigate safely. We want to make sure that we have enough water for the vines we plant.
So the irrigation is a key factor. What other factors guide you in deciding what you're going to replant first?
Well, irrigation for us, since we're on the steep mountain, is very paramount. So we're actually starting to replant by the pond and then slowly working our way out from there. And then making sure that the soil is stable as well before we buy the plants, and buying them in advance to make sure we get the clean material and the varieties that we want.
And this is kind of sad to see a vineyard in this kind of condition, but you seem to be energetic and happy. Is it a blank slate? Is it a chance to redo anything? Or are you merely just replacing because you know what works?
Yeah, I mean, I'm at this vineyard multiple times a week. So for me, unfortunately, this is kind of, I've gotten used to. I've gotten a little numb to the fire. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of a once in a lifetime experience to be able to redevelop a vineyard of this scale. I wish I didn't have to do it because it is sad. All the work that we've done over the past several years, it's gone now. But it's a great chance to increase the technology, really be organic and sustainable, and really improve things.
Laura Deyermond, she's the viticulturist here at Newton. She's got her work cut out for her, so we're going to let her get back to work.
Thank you.
Thanks.